Before we get into today's video, I just want to say I've actually been rating your guys' teams all morning. You guys can see this. This is something I actually do a lot. So if you guys do want me to rate your team or anything like that, feel free. If you guys ever want suggestions or anything like that, feel free to tweet them out to me. You guys can see, like, scrolling down my Twitter feed, this is all from just this morning. So yeah, the link to my Twitter is in the description down below. So if you guys ever want to, like I said, tweet me your team, want suggestions on your team, want me just to rate your team, whatever it is, feel free to tweet it at me. It's just bio2k_. The link to it's in the description down below, and I'll probably put it in the comments too. Yeah, so enjoy the video. What is going on, guys? It is your boy bio2k, and today we are back bringing you guys a video on the top 10 cards that you guys can pick up for under 50k MT or less. Now, depending on when you guys see this video is obviously going to affect the price, but for the next couple days at least, these prices should be, for the most part, pretty accurate. And yeah, this list I've actually was actually helped by a few of you guys last night. You guys know, obviously, I have a couple friends that I hang out with, and yeah, a lot of us came together to kind of make this list, to kind of make sure it's the best list that I can come up for you guys. If you guys have any other suggestions, be sure to leave them down below in the comment section. And obviously, if you guys are watching this video, be sure to go check them out. A lot of other cards, I might have missed, could be down there that could help you guys out. There are a few cards. I will say there is Walt Frazier, who's a pink diamond card. He's going for about 55 to 60k right now. So for 10k more, you guys obviously could pick him up. There's obviously, like I said, some, little bit of fluctuation here of prices and stuff like that. But yeah, this list is all the cards that are 50k or under, and I honestly think they can help you guys make some God Squad, stuff like that. And yeah, so I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If this video does help you guys out, do me a favor and leave a like on the video. It would be greatly appreciated. If you guys are new, be sure to consider hitting that subscribe button. And enough of me yapping, let's hop right into it. I'm going to start with Buddy Hield here, opening up this video, mainly because Buddy Hield just dropped yesterday at the time I'm recording this video. And yeah, again, Buddy Hield is a very good card. 10 Hall of Fame badges, 18 gold badges. He's going for around 25 to 30k right now. He might even be a little bit cheaper right now. But you guys can see he has every good badge for the most part that you guys do need. He has clamps, he has range extender, he has quick draw. And on top of that, his stats are actually really good. I thought that said something about a dynamic duo. That's why I was like, damn. But 94 driving layup, 95 mid-range, 95 three-ball, 95 free throw. The only downside is his dunk is a 30. But Buddy Hield isn't slamming it down on people like that left and right, so it makes sense. 85 perimeter defense, though, is pretty good. His steal rating is pretty low. However, 89 speed, 85 lateral quickness are both really good. And again, Buddy Hield is a very good shooter, and if you guys don't know, he has one of the best releases in this game. Like, that's not even like me joking around. He literally has one of the best releases in this game. It's literally like, once you get a rhythm of shooting with him, he is cash from three all day. And again, 25k MT for a really good sharpshooter that can play defense is pretty good. You guys already knew that this man had to be coming at some point. He's going for around 20 to 25k MT. Marcus Smart can play the point guard position. 10 Hall of Fame badges, 31 gold badges, and as I'm going through, and you guys can see them yourself, he is insanely good at defense. Like, I love this card so much. He has floor general and defensive leader. He has quick draw, and he has range extender, as well as clamps, obviously, and other really good defensive badges. But, like, I love this card, honestly. The fact that he can play point guard is really nice. He does have a 93 three-ball, 82 mid-range, 84 free throw, 75 driving dunk, again, a little bit low. Passing stats are looking really good, and also, like I said, man, 96 steal, 95 perimeter defense, 90 speed, acceleration, and speed with ball, and 95 lateral quickness. He's really solid, and again, you guys know I love using him on the No Money Spent squad. He is on that team. I think I actually showed you guys that already. I should have. If I didn't, well, there, you guys got a spoiler for the next episode. But Marcus Smart, by far one of my favorite cards to use. That's definitely like a good budget baller. One of the newer cards that did just come out as well is this Diamond Marc Gasol that evils up to a pink diamond. This Marc Gasol, I mean, the evil requirements you guys can see are a little much. However, if you get him up to a pink diamond, one, he does sell for a pretty good amount. He sells for like 200k plus, or at least he used to. And two, he actually gets clamps as a center, which is kind of nice. But even as a diamond, though, you guys can see his stats are really nice. He does have Hall of Fame, rim protector, defensive leader, and intimidator, which are huge badges on a center. And then on top of that, he does have really good scoring badges as well. He has Trapper, he has Worm for pretty good rebounding, and he does have Quick Draw and Hot Zone Hunter. So, and another thing that makes him so good really quick is he has a 93 ball. So pick and pop game is really strong with Marc Gasol. His post move are looking at 93, 96 post hook. And like he can actually, like, his post fade is a really solid like animation. where, you know, it's easy to green most of the time. 88 block, 96 interior defense. His offensive rebound is a little bit low, however, like for a center I'm saying, but even then, he actually snags a lot more rebounds than you think. He is a little slow. When you evo him, it does go up to a 70 though, so I don't know. If you can work with a slower center, I recommend picking him up. You guys know I actually like my players to be a little bit faster, and I like defensive-minded players, so I still use Marc Gasol, even though he is a little bit slow. But again, he's super cheap. He goes for around like 20, 25K again. Like, you guys have to get him on your team. Like, I would honestly use him on my main squad if I already didn't have D-Rob and, I have D-Rob, Bill Russell, you know, like, I have already guys like that, so there's really no need for Marc Gasol. But on my budget account, now I gave you guys a spoiler. Damn it! As another good shooter that you guys can pick up, Danny Granger is a very solid card. Again, going for around 35K MT right now. 11 Hall of Fame badges, 24 gold badges. You guys know he is a knockdown shooter. And honestly, if you guys can get like used to shooting with him without the meter on, he greens almost everything. And he doesn't have steady shooter. However, it feels like he does. If you guys don't know what steady shooter means, it feels like he has steady shooter in a good way. Let me say that. Steady shooter basically punishes you for taking open shots and helps you for taking contested shots. Like the new Pink Diamond Mellow has that. But Danny Granger actually greens a lot of contested shots. So like I said, as long as you have his release down, you're good to go. He does have a 94 3 ball, an 86 mid-range, and an 80 driving dunk. So he has an all-around sort of game right there. 80 steal, 89 perimeter defense is also looking pretty good. 91 speed and an 88 lateral quickness. He can also play defense. So while he's shooting the ball, he's dunking the ball. He can also play really solid defense. So if you guys do need like a good wing shooter, he could be your guy. You guys can see Carroll is going for well under 25 or well under 50K. 23K, you could probably even get him as low as like 18K. Definitely a very solid pickup here. 11 Hall of Fame badges, 29 gold badges. I'm actually going to go ahead and compare him to Danny Granger. Very similar cards, obviously, from last year. You guys can see he has a little bit of an edge here. As I'm scrolling through, again, you guys can see he is an insanely good defensive card. He is on the left. He does come with Dimer as well. He has Flora General. And again, a lot of very good defensive badges. So, I mean, he may not be as good as he was last year as far as scoring, as I don't think he does have range extender, which he doesn't. It is okay, though, because if you run him at the 4, he is very solid defensively, like I said. I've seen him clamp up Giannis before. I've seen him clamp up KD before. I've seen him clamp up even Bill Russell, holding his own in the paint, even as far as rebounds. It's really weird, but believe me, he can hold his own. Like I said, offensively, he is a little bit lower than guys like Danny Granger, but defensively, a 91 block, 88 steal, 90 perimeter defense, 80 interior defense. Really good rebounding stats as well. He's a little bit slower than Danny Granger, but again, 94 lateral quickness. Where he kind of slacks on offense, his defensive game is very strong and can definitely give you, like, you know, clamps towards the end of games. You guys saw actually in the last Nobody Spent video, he actually greened a lot of good shots for us, like in the corner and stuff like that. So he came up clutch on the offensive end, and his defense is really what helped us win some of those games. Another solid budget point guard option that you guys can pick up is this Diamond Jason Terry. Now, there's actually a couple point guards I'm going to be showing you guys here. Jason Terry is a very solid point guard. How tall is he? He's 6'2", which is a little short. However, you guys can see Hall of Fame range extender, Hall of Fame quick first step, giant slayer, dimer, and then gold badges, pickpocket, pick dodger, clamps, interceptor, and then he obviously does have quick draw. There it is. And floor general. And like I said, he goes for really cheap. He's like around like 25K or something like that. I think he's even a little bit cheaper than that. But you guys can see 95 3 ball, 97 mid-range, 95 free throw, really good ball handling and passing stats, 88 steal, 88 perimeter defense, 98 speed with ball, acceleration, and vertical is actually kind of clutch for a shorter guy. Like, you guys don't understand, vertical in this game kind of obviously helps you jump higher, but when you say it like that, it kind of helps, like, me explain to you guys, like, he can actually get blocks on some taller players, which actually will kind of help out in the long run. He does have 90 lateral quickness as well. And again, the thing about him is he's actually a very good budget point guard. And I say this all the time, like with guys like Jason Terry. It's so weird that he's a shorter player, which obviously, in 2K, that means that they're not normally as good. However, he gets the glitchiest animation sometimes when you're either like going in the paint for a layup or whatever. Obviously, Hall of Fame Giant Slayer helps that. But when you're running around the three-point line, like I don't really do this with him, But my opponents, when I run into them, they will run back and forth. And this Jason Terry, for some reason, slithers his way to get open every single time. I have no idea how, but he always seems to do it and always can end up greening some some wide open shots. Another good point guard that you guys can use is this Pink Diamond Rondo. Now, I'm talking about Pink Diamond Rondo, not Diamond Rondo. When you evo up this card, he gets kind of juiced. I'm not going to lie. 14 Hall of Fame badges, 31 gold badges. You guys know how good Stockton was in the beginning of this year. Rondo is an upgraded version from Stockton by far. You guys can see Hall of Fame quick first step, needle threader, acrobat, intimidator, interceptor, defensive leader, clamps, pick dodger, pickpocket, dimer. All really good defensive badges. Floor general on gold, lightning reflexes. Pogo stick is really huge. Trapper is really nice. Giant slayer, bailout. He does come with range extender, and he also does have quick draw. That is really big for Rondo because obviously Rondo normally can't shoot, but you guys know as part of the New Year's resolution promo, he has a 93 ball. This is not with a shoe or anything like that. This is just because of his evo, and he gets a 92 mid-range, 93 free throw. His driving dunk is a little low, but obviously that was his weakness in his game, was his shooting. Now you guys can see, look at the passing stats, look at the ball handling stats, and also the defense. 98 steal, 92 perimeter defense. Rebounding is a little low, but 97 speed of ball, acceleration, and 97 lateral quickness, all really solid. I do like using Rondo, and he has one of the best releases in this game, in my opinion. If you can get it down, you can green it so efficiently that obviously he'll give you some buckets, but also on the defensive end, you guys know when people drive in, if you tap square, you'll get that smackdown animation. He gets that a lot, and it's never called for a foul. Obviously, there are better versions of Giannis in this game. However, this version of Giannis comes out of the Isaiah Thomas Spotlight Challenges, and you guys can see by his badges, they're not insane. Obviously, this card is a little bit outdated, and I'm not even going to lie to you guys. However, Giannis is still a very glitchy card, and you guys do know this. Now, the thing about this game in particular is badges don't matter what tier they're on. Obviously, some of them do, range extender on Hall of Fame is obviously better than range extender on bronze, right? But if you guys take a look, he does still have dimer, needle threader. He still has pick dodger, pickpocket, back down punisher, pogo stick, intimidator, lightning reflexes, interceptor, defensive leader, stop and go, floor general, all on silver or bronze. Those badges still are going to be very effective, even though they're not a high tier. He does have clamps on gold, trapper on gold, and then on Hall of Fame, he does have consistent and contact finisher, which are pretty big badges, and relentless finisher as well. Taking a look at his stats, his driving layup is obviously really nice. His 3-ball is a 70. Now, with a good coach, if you guys use Nick Nurse or whatever, it will boost it up to a 75, which is still not insane, but you guys can green that. And Giannis obviously has one of those releases where if you do get it down, you can green a lot of his shots. 85 standing dunk is really good for a small forward, and then a 90 driving dunk is really nice as well. 80 ball control, pretty decent passing stats. 82 block, 85 steal. Obviously, really good defensive badges. His rebounding is really good. 90 speed is very solid for a Giannis card, obviously. And again, I know he's outdated as far as the other versions of Giannis, but Giannis is still glitchy, and Giannis is still one of the best counters to other Giannis's. So even if you have this version of him, you could still run him against, the other diamond, maybe the pink diamond, depending on, how good the player is with them. And he'll, for the most part, match up pretty well. So even though, like I said, he's not the best version, he's still going to be able to give you, that glitchiness that Giannis normally does. Still one of my favorite budget cards in this game. I tell you guys all the time that you need to make sure you go out and pick this card up. Pascal Siakam, a very solid player in general. He's 6'9", can play the small forward and power forward position. 7 Hall of Fame badges. He does have catch and shoot, corner specialist, pick and roller, defensive leader, all on Hall of Fame. And then again, he does have a lot of very solid defensive badges that can actually, help out, especially at the small forward position, help you defend guys like Giannis and some other guys in this game that might give you some problems, like Grant Hill, Lamar Odom, T-Mac even. He has the length to actually defend those guys, and he does come with quick draw. No range extender does kind of suck on this card, I'm not going to lie. However, it doesn't really matter because he does have an 88 3-ball, 87 mid-range, 90 free throw, 90 standing dunk, 80 driving dunk. And then his defense, again, 85 block, 85 steal, perimeter and interior defense, both in 86. Rebounding is very solid on this card. If you guys ever play up against this card, you guys know he gets a lot of glitchy animations. will be jumping for rebounds left and right. He's very solid in my opinion. I do like this card. 84 speed is a little low, honestly. 85 lateral quickness, but again, with the coach, that does get boosted to like an 89, maybe even a 90 or something with a shoe. But yeah, he goes for around like 30 to 35 KMT. Definitely worth picking up this card. I do like him a lot, honestly. And I'm not going to lie, he is one of the players that I am looking to pick up on my no money spent team. And before anybody says in the comments, I know I say I'm not going to lie a lot. And believe me, I'm trying to stop. For the final card, number 10, I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and his diamond card. Now, the reason why I'm showing you guys his diamond card is obviously the pink diamond is really expensive. Now, this one is going to be, the reason why I save this one for last is because I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, he doesn't have range extender. Point guards need to have range extender. This is for people that need a point guard that's a little bit taller and that can play really good defense and also knock down some shots. As a diamond card, like I said, he's a 6'6" point guard. You guys take a look at his badges. He does come with floor general, unpluckable, quick first step, contact finisher, and consistent finisher. All in Hall of Fame. Gold badges, clamps, defensive leader, interceptor. Off-ball pest is actually really nice to have on a point guard. Trapper, pick dodger, dimer. He does have giant slayer, bailout, catch and shoot. He does have handles for days for all you sweaties that like to, you know, wiggle the stick about 1,000,000 miles an hour and do all your dribble moves. Needle threader is really nice. Like I said, stop and go is really good. And then he also does have quick draw, which is really good, obviously, and really needed in this game. You need to have quick draw to be relevant at all. And then again, taking a look at his stats, he does have a 92 mid-range and an 88 3-ball, which is really huge. Again, on a point guard that's 6'6", an 80 driving dunk, ball handling, passing stats looking really good. 79 block is looking good. His steal is an 85, 86 perimeter defense. Obviously, that's going to look down compared to Sidney Moncrief, but you guys obviously know it's still pretty solid. Now, again, 92 speed with ball, 92 acceleration, 84 lateral quickness, all very solid. And again, I know he doesn't have range extender, but this is for guys that like using point guards that can play very good defense. Me, personally, I actually do like Shai. Now, on my team, you guys obviously know he goes for around 35K. I don't know if I mentioned that, but on my team, I already have my point guards, you know, figured out. I have Penny, I have Gilbert, and I do have Tony Parker. Obviously, there's no room for Shai. But if I didn't have a guy like Gilbert or Tony, Shai would be a very solid backup point guard for me. Because you guys see, I do like point guards that are a little bit taller, can kind of handle their own defensively, and knock down an open shot. Me personally, I always say this again, my teams are always centered around more of defense rather than offense. Hence why in my starting lineup, I have Kawhi, Giannis, and Bill Russell. And then, you know, off the bench, there's a little bit more offense off the bench, like I said. But everybody here can play defense in this game. They all have clamps and stuff like that. You guys get what I'm saying. Don't get blinded by cards here. That's the biggest tip I can give you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Hit that like button if this video did help you guys out. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.